What's up, guys? It's Ben. I just wanted to give you a quick video kind of giving you an overview of what I call my field day training. This is what I do in PE class leading up to my field day to get my kids ready to go. I start this 2 weeks out with my kindergarten first, second graders, and then I do 1 day training, third through fifth. We just do one lesson where I kind of go over everything with them really quickly. It's easier to do it with my older kids because they've already had field day for 3 to 5 years depending on what age they are, so I don't take up as much of my instructional time with them. But anyways, this is just a quick clip so you can kind of get an idea of how I train my kids up, get them ready for the big day so everybody knows what to do, so the day runs smoothly and everybody has expectations. They know what to expect. That makes it easier for the teachers and the parent volunteers and for the students. So this is field day training. Hope it's helpful. Have an awesome day as always. Thanks for watching. Have fun and teach on. Later. Eyes on me, friends. Eyes on me. Field day training has begun. Field day is very, very close. It's going to be next week. So we have not very much time. I want to teach you all the games so that you will understand what to do on field day. On field day, you're going to be rotating around to 18 different stations. At every station, you only have 6 minutes. So that's the reason I'm taking the time to teach you the games today and the activities so that on field day, you will already know exactly what to do. If you don't listen to the parents that are trying to help you on their on field day, make sure that you are listening to them, because if you do not, then they will hand you a timeout slip and you have to go to the timeout room for 10 minutes. It's going to be in Mr. Eden's room for you guys. So please make sure that you are following directions on field day so you don't have to miss any stations. If you have to go timeout, you're going to miss 2 of the games. Is that what you want to happen? No! So please make sure you're following directions. All those parents that are helping us out, our parent volunteers, taking time out of their busy schedules to come and help you have the best day of the year. So make sure that you are showing them some respectful listening and paying attention to them. After you hear the air horn, it sounds like this, and you're going to rotate to the next game. So as soon as you hear that air horn, you need to line up with your teacher and listen to what they say, because they'll be taking you to the next game. We're going to practice a few different games today. The first one we're going to practice is called the Javelin Throw competition. At this station, this is going to be out on the playground. Each person in the front of the line is going to have a javelin, aka a noodle. When you hear the parent volunteer say throw, you're going to throw this as far as you can. You're going to be standing behind a jump rope, so that will show you where to throw behind. You cannot step in front of the jump rope when you throw. If you step in front, your throw will not count. So make sure you stay behind it. First person is going to wait till I say throw. You're going to throw this as far as I can, and then when I call out the winner who throws it the farthest will get to move on to the final championship round. On the playground, when you get there on field day, there's going to be a jump rope on the side. So after everybody throws, there's going to be one winner. Everybody gets their noodle, then they'll go back and hand it to the next person. After you hand it to them, go to the back of the line and have a seat. If you were the winner, you get to go to the side, over on the side jump rope, and you'll get to throw one more time at the end to see who the ultimate champion is. Make sense? Any questions? First person stand up and get ready to throw. Ready, set, throw. Please remember, friends, on field day is just a game. Okay? Make sure you have fun playing the game. If you win, that is great. But if you don't win, it's no worries. You get to go around this whole school for 2 hours and play games. So if you win or lose, it should not matter. You get to go make some fun memories with your friends. Okay? So make sure you have fun. Make sure that you listen to your teachers. Now, the next game we're going to play, this game is going to actually be inside. So this is going to be after you come into the gym for a little while, then you're going to go into the theater, you're going to play Limbo in there. And then,
remember last year when we did that? And we were like, yeah.
The more y'all talk, the less time you have. Y'all going to waste all your time and you won't have time to practice the game. You're not going to know what to do on field day. After you're on the playground for a little while, you're going to come into the gym. You'll be inside for a little while. Then you'll go to the theater to play Limbo. And then after you get out of the theater, you're going to come into the hallway. In the hallway, there's going to be 4 hula hoops, and they're going to have some noodle slices in them. Does everybody see the 4 hula hoops in front of you over there?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to have about 5 minutes to build the tallest tower that you can with your team. So you'll be in your 4 teams like you are right now. Your team's going to try to build the tallest tower that you can. There are lots of different ways to build a tower. You have to communicate, you have to talk, and use teamwork. When the whistle blows and the time is up, you're going to hear somebody say, hands up! When they say hands up, you got to put your hands in the air. You're going to take 1 step away from your hula hoop. And then the parent volunteer is going to see which group has the tallest tower. They're going to measure it. When you take your hands off, if the tower falls down, it does not count. So it has to be able to stand up by itself. If they measure it, and then it falls down after they measure it, that's fine. But it has to stand up long enough for them to be able to measure the tower. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Got a question, Landon?
What time is field day?
Field day is going to be in the morning for you guys. It's going to be going from 9 to 11. And it's going to be next Thursday before spring break. Any other questions? Okay, when I say go, you're going to walk down to your hula hoop. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to build the tallest tower that you can. When the music stops, you're going to hear me say hands up. When you hear me say hands up, everybody put their hands in the air. Take 1 step back, and I'll tell you who the winner is. Okay, please walk back to your hoop. Next game we're going to be playing is called the Cup Stack Relay. This is going to be outside in the courtyard. So after you do the tumbling towers, you're going to go outside. You'll be playing a few games out there like Wacky Water Relay. You're going to get to have a healthy popsicle. And then you will get to do some games like the frisbee toss, the ring toss, and also the cup stacking relay. Cup stack relay, there will be 2 tables set up. We're going to use our imaginations because I don't have tables in here right now. And you're going to run down to the table. You're going to go behind the table and you'll stack the cups down and then stack them back up. Can anybody tell me, why do you think I want you to go behind the table?
Because then people can't see you.
Exactly right. Your team wants to watch you stack the cups. That's the whole thing that makes the game fun. So make sure you go behind the table. Everybody say, go behind.
Go behind.
Stack them down.
Stack them down.
Stack them up.
Stack them up.
You are the next person in line. You cannot go until they tag your hand. So when the person in front of you is running down, they will go behind the table. They will stack all the cups down. So you need to make sure you come behind the line. Stack them into 1 stack. Then you will stack them back up. It's going to be a 3 on the bottom, 2, and then a 1. Then we'll run back and tag the next person. As soon as they tag your hand, and that means you can go. Any questions?
No.
Okay, we're going to do 1 practice round, then we will do a race. Ooh. First person stand up, get ready. Today is called the sack race. At this game, you're going to be in your 4 groups, just like you are right now. And there's going to be a sack at the front of each group. In this sack, you will put your feet in it, and then you will start the game like this. So they're going to wait until the first person gets ready. The first person's going to be standing like this. You're going to be holding the handles, or you can hold on to the edge of the sack like that. It's up to you. Now, when you are doing this, you're going to be using your jumping skills. So you should be jumping with how many feet?
2.
Using both your feet to jump, okay? You're not going to be able to run very fast with the sack. You will go very slow. So make sure you jump. You're going to try to jump all the way around the cone. So you're going to jump all the way around the cone. And then when you get back, this is very important. When you get back, the person that is the next person in line is going to help you push the sack down, and then you're going to help them step in. So when I get back, I'm going to give you an example. When I get back, I'm going to step out, and then I'm going to help the next person get in. So you're going to push that sack down so they can get in there real nice and easy, and then you will help them pull the sack up. And then once they're ready, you will go to the back of the line. So make sure when you come back, you don't just hand the sack to the next person. Give them a little bit of teamwork. Help them out, put the sack on, and then they will jump down around the cone and back. Does everybody understand how to do the sack race?
Yes.
Okay, next thing I want to tell you about, you're not going to practice it, but on field day, you're going to get a healthy snack. They're going to, our PTO, which is our parents, are going to give us a healthy option, and they're going to give you a fruit popsicle bar. It's going to be very good. That's going to be out on the playground. Now, when you are doing that, you need to make sure that you tell the PTO thank you. So after they give you that popsicle, what are you going to say?
Thank you.
And then when you get done eating that popsicle, what should you do with your trash? You need to make sure you throw it away. Don't trash our school. Make sure you throw that trash away and keep our school nice and clean. The next game we're going to play is called the Limbo. This is a game you're going to be playing in the theater. So the way it works is you will all line up in front of the limbo stick. This is going to be a noodle. I think that Ms. Burek is going to be running the station for you. When you get into the theater, there will be somebody that's holding the noodle, and they will start the music. And when the game starts, the noodle is going to be very high. It will get very easy. But then as the game keeps going, it will get harder and harder to go through the noodle. The rules for the limbo are you have to go under the limbo with your belly button facing forward. Please make sure your eyes and ears are on me. Bryce, make sure your eyes and ears are on me. Your belly button has to be the first thing that goes under that noodle. So when you're going over under the noodle, you're going to poke your belly out as far as you can. You're going to put your head back. Your belly button goes first, your head goes last. So you put your belly out, you put your head back, you're going under it. Is this belly first? No. So if you put your head first, you're going to be out. So make sure you put your belly first. Now, if you fall down while you're going under, or if the noodle touches you when you go under, then you are out. If you get out, everybody say, no big deal. Everybody say, it's just a game. What you're going to do is, when you're in the theater, you're just going to sit down on the bleachers. You're going to watch everybody else as they go and cheer for your friends until there's only one person left, or until you run out of time. We're going to do a practice round, so make sure you have your belly first, your head last, and remember, you cannot touch the noodle, and you cannot fall down.
You're touching it.
Did you raise your hand?
No.
I'm doing a demonstration. I'm going to be holding the noodle, so I have to touch it. Okay, when I say go, this is what we're going to do. We're going to walk around the red square. So when I say go, Eric, you see right here? Everybody's going to line up on the red line. You're going to wrap it all the way around right behind Eric. He's going to be our first person. He's going to poke his belly out. He's going to put his head back. And he's going to head back. There you go. He's going to go under the noodle. But wait for the music. Everybody line up behind Eric on the red line. We're moving on to the next one. This is the Wacky Water Relay. This is a game that you're going to be playing outside. Miss Ingram and Miss Blanchard are going to be taking this game, so they'll be showing you how to do it. At each group, there's going to be a 2-liter bottle at the front of the group and a sponge. Now, the first person, when they have the sponge, is going to run down. They're going to leave the bottle sitting in front of their group on a spot. They're going to run down, and then they're going to dump the sponge into a bucket. So there'll be a big bucket of water outside. You're going to get it nice and wet. You're going to bring it back as fast as you can because you don't want all that water to spill out. So come back as fast as you can. When you get to the 2-liter bottle that's on the ground, you're going to squeeze that sponge and try to squeeze as much water into the bottle as you can. And then you will hand it to the next person. The next person goes down to the same thing. Come back, squeeze it in the bottle. At the end of the game, they're going to take all 4 of the bottles and they're going to line them up and look at them and see which team has the highest amount of water. So whichever team has the most water will be the winner of that game. Make sense?
Yes. Are we going to play it?
We aren't playing it today because we don't have water in the gym. And I don't want the gym to get all wet. So we're not going to do it today. You'll get to do that on field day. I just need to tell you so you know how it works. Everybody understand how it works?
Yeah!
Now, on field day, do you want to run down and dunk your whole head in the bucket?
No!
No. I know that might seem like it's going to be fun, but you cannot do that. Make sure you only dunk the sponge in the bucket.
And your hand.
Your whole and your hand. Thank you for that clarification.
And your hand.
Please remember to have fun, friends. If you don't win a game, it's no big deal. Just have fun playing the games. You get to move around for 2 whole hours playing different games. It is going to be awesome. Okay. The first game we're going to practice today is the ring toss. On your cone, you have 4 rings. When the music starts, when I say go, when the parent volunteer says go, you're going to pick up that first ring. You're going to try to toss it onto the chair leg. You get 1 throw when it's your turn. You will go get the ring and hand it to the next person if you miss. If you make it, you just leave it on the chair leg. You can make it on any leg that you want to. It doesn't matter. The first team to finish all of their rings is the winner. If you step in front of the cone,
You die.
does not count. So please make sure you stay behind the cone when you are tossing the ring. If you step in front of the cone, does not count. So make sure you have both your feet behind the cone. Everybody say, behind the cone.
Behind the cone, yeah.
If nobody rings all the rings, when the music stops, the team with the most rings on the chair leg will be the winner. Any questions? All right, friends, stand up. First person, grab that first ring.
Yay!
And let's give it up for the blue team. Nice shot, blue team. You are the winners. Forgot to tell you, if your team is able to win one of the games today and you were following directions, which means you did not talk during instruction, you're using good good sportsmanship, doing your best. You can hit the wow on the way out. That's our bonus challenge of the day. Now, before you leave that station, please help those parents out by taking all the rings, putting them back on your cone. So if you're that first person, please grab your rings, put them back on the cone for me. Any questions about the ring toss?
No, not at all.
Okay, next up is a very similar game, the frisbee toss. For the frisbee toss, same way that you do the rings, you can only pick up one at a time. So you have to pick up the frisbee, and then you will try to throw it from behind the cone. Each group, you're color coded. So blue team, at the blue cone, you have blue tape so you don't get the frisbees mixed up. Also, if nobody rings all their frisbees, the parent volunteer will just take the frisbees out and they can see who has the most by the color tape on the bottom. Make sense?
Yeah.
Make sure you're behind the cone. You can throw it however you want. If you ring it, you just leave it in the goal and then go to the back of the line. The next person will pick up the next frisbee, trying to ring all the frisbees that you can. Any questions? Peyton?
What if you hate each other?
That is a very important point. When you are out here retrieving your frisbee, you need to make sure you're paying attention so that you can get out of the way or put your hand up so that you don't get hit by a frisbee. Blue and red, going for this goal. Green and yellow, head for that goal. All right, friends, first person stand up.
Frisbee.
Stand up.